This is the Future of Automotive with Steve Greenfield.
Welcome back to the latest episode of the Future of Automotive on CBT News, where we put recent automotive and mobility news into the context of the broader themes impacting the industry. I'm Steve Greenfield from Automotive Ventures, and I'm glad that you could join us this week. We heard this week that Elon Musk's Neuralink company has enabled its first human patient to control a computer mouse through the mere act of thinking. Neuralink, the company Musk founded that's developing an implantable chip that can read brainwaves, raised an additional $43 million in venture capital in late 2023, and the company's value is reportedly greater than $5 billion. Founded in 2016, Neuralink has devised a sewing machine-like device capable of implanting ultra-thin threads inside the brain. The threads attached to a custom-designed chip containing electrodes that can read information from groups of neurons in the brain. The firm successfully implanted a chip on its first human patient just last month, after receiving approval for human trial recruitment in September. This week we heard that that first human patient appears to have fully recovered and is able to control a computer mouse using their thoughts. This all takes me back to the 1982 movie Firefox with Clint Eastwood. His character parachuted behind enemy lines to steal a highly advanced Soviet aircraft, the MiG-31, which was otherwise codenamed Firefox. The Russian MiG is so advanced in the movie that the pilot has only to think to activate the controls. It was lucky for Clint Eastwood's character that he could think in Russian. Elon Musk has grand ambitions for Neuralink, saying it would facilitate speedy surgical insertions of its chip devices to treat conditions such as obesity, autism, depression, and schizophrenia. I do wonder what the future holds for the interface between the driver and the car. Are we far off from Tesla drivers being able to control vehicle functions through mind control? It's an interesting future to think about. So with that, let's transition to our companies to watch. Every week we highlight interesting companies in the automotive technology space to keep an eye on. If you read my weekly Intel report, we showcase a company to watch and then take the opportunity here on this segment to share that company with you. Today, our new company to watch is Mido. Mido is building highly accurate picking tools for warehouses. They develop solutions to automate picking from end to end. Mido's picking rate is higher than a human picker, and error rate is almost zero, and it can pick more than 90% of items in your warehouse. By 2025, companies like Amazon are expected to have more robots in their warehouses than humans. Companies like Mido are going to help transform the way we look at moving goods and packing boxes within warehouses. Mido's robots can be used any place that an item less than 4 pounds needs to be picked, and Mido can automate it. If you'd like to learn more about Mido, you can check them out at www.mido.in. So that's it for this week's Future Automotive segment. If you're an auto tech entrepreneur working on a solution that helps car dealerships, we want to hear from you. We are actively investing out of our dealer fund. If you're interested in joining our investment club to make direct investments into auto tech and mobility startups, please join. There's no obligation to start seeing our deal flow, and we continue to have attractive investment deals available to our members. Don't forget to check out my book, The Future of Automotive Retail, which is available on Amazon.com, and keep an eye out for my new book, The Future of Mobility, which is almost done and will be out early this year. Thanks as always for your ongoing support and for tuning in to CBT News for this week's Future of Automotive segment. We'll see you next week.
Thanks for watching the Future of Automotive with Steve Greenfield.